As a real estate marketer who makes his clients thousands of dollars extra in GCI, I would not want to be using some of the methods that typically real estate agents are using. And the main reason for that is that some of these methods, they are completely saturated. People are not creative at all. They use the exact same copy and paste methods that everyone else is using. And, they use the exact same offers, scripts, lead magnets, you name it. You need to be creative, because if you are literally doing the exact same thing that everyone else is doing, this will be problematic for your lead quality. The market will not know who to trust, and what will happen is you will get a bunch of leads who really do not want to talk to you, and they have no intent of buying or selling. They're just scrolling around on their phone, clicking on random house pictures, and I'm sure you don't want to be wasting your time with those people. So let's get into this video. So I'm going to be covering the absolute cheat code to online leads for realtors. Now, just to make things crystal clear, I do use YouTube ads, and one of the main reasons why I moved there was to leverage advanced targeting. So if you have a very good offer and you're doing everything else really well, and you're targeting the wrong people, it doesn't matter. Your leads will suck because you're targeting the wrong people and they do not want to hear about your offer, your amazing offer, or anything like that. So you will be burning your money. So targeting is very important. And one of the many ways that you can target on YouTube is you can do, website affinity. So this will be real estate websites, the typical stuff like Zillow, Realtor.com, Redfin, Rocket Homes, that kind of stuff. You can precisely target the people who are going on these websites on the geographic area that you are targeting, and you can get very specific with the geographic as well. You can go as far as targeting a specific neighborhood, or you can even block out a specific neighborhood if you wanted. It's very cool stuff. Now, you can also do other things such as specific keywords, specific phrases, or even go as far as doing one keyword. So you can do things such as, home value in X area, or, how to buy a home in Brooklyn, how to sell my house in, whatever area you want, that kind of stuff. You can get very creative with this, as you can imagine. And you can also do things such as, in market behaviors. So this will be, the typical stuff such as people looking to buy a house or people looking to sell a house. So you can target those people precisely. If you wanted to focus just on sellers, you can do that. If you want to do both, you can also do that. And then you can do the more generic stuff like geographic, age, gender, location, and you can go as far as doing, economic status as well if you really wanted. As you can see, you can get very creative with the targeting, and it will be beneficial for your leads because you will actually be targeting the people that you want to be targeting instead of, throwing ads at random people that don't want to hear your message. Now, it is 2024 and things are changing. You need to be leveraging video. Again, another reason why I went to YouTube, but obviously you don't have to be on YouTube to do video. You can do that on other platforms. So, if you're doing video, as you should, you need to be focusing on your creative. This will be the, what your video is showing, the background, the scenery, that kind of stuff. And obviously you want to have a creative that resonates with the message that you are trying to say in your video, in your ad. And you want to be focusing on their desires and their pain, because you want to resonate with your audience. You want to resonate with your specific avatar that you're trying to bring in. So, for example, let's say someone is really struggling to sell their home, and then they see this ad, and it's your ad, and in that ad, you pretty much say all the words that they wanted to hear. You mention that you can help them sell their home, which is what they're trying to do, and you can get the best home value, and it will be hassle-free for them. They're not even going to have to stress, and this is literally all their desires and their pain, and you are the solution. As you can imagine, this is very powerful. If you can actually, pinpoint these desires and pain and speak from a perspective of someone that knows that kind of stuff and position yourself as the solution, this is going to lead to good leads, much better conversion rates. And then obviously you also want to be playing around with, scripts, different hooks, that kind of stuff, because every market does react differently. So, maybe a script and a hook worked in a specific market, but it probably won't work in another specific area that you want to be going for. So play around with these variables, find something that clicks, and then obviously something very important is using a high intent offer. So this will be things such as, a lead magnet. Why would people want to trade their personal information, their name, phone number, email, for what? This is your lead magnet. You want to be given value for them to happily trade that information to you. So you want to be moving away from the generic stuff that's saturated. Everyone does instant list of homes, and that stuff still works. It worked much better 2 years ago. But I would actually recommend staying away from that saturated offers that people typically do. So you can be more creative. You can do ebooks about, how to increase your home value, how to get the most for your home when you're trying to sell it. You can do an ebook that will actually give someone some knowledge about what they're trying to do, and you can also do other things such as, first time home buying guides. There's a lot of people that have, first time home buyers, and you can actually give them a guide on exactly the steps that they need to follow. And you can go as specific as doing other stuff as well. You can go as specific as, finding out how to buy in a specific market, and then you give that value. That is your offer. You're very knowledgeable in that specific market, and you give all the steps that they want to be hearing. And if you do these right, you will actually hit the right people that are looking to buy a house or sell a house, and they're not just scrolling around on their phone wanting to see random house pictures, because I'm sure you don't want to be speaking to those people and wasting your time. So, on your ad, you need to have a call to action. Otherwise, it is completely pointless. So have very clear next steps for your leads. They watched your video, they heard your message, but now what? What do you want them to be doing? You need to have the next steps without any confusion. So for example, click the blue button to receive your home buying guide. Click the blue button to find out how to increase your home value. Be very specific and give clear instructions that are not confusing. Don't give multiple instructions as well, just one. Keep it basic, keep it simple, keep it bulletproof. Now, the third way to absolutely get the best leads is landing pages. So let me just do a quick example here. So a landing page is when someone clicks on your ad. Let's say someone might be on Facebook, seeing the ad, right? And what you want to stay away from is instant forms. So an instant form will be a form that will instantly pop up on the same website. For in this example here, it's Facebook. So this form will actually pop up on Facebook, and there's no hassle for the lead to follow this process. And the information from instant forms are typically pre-generated as well, and it can be old information that's completely wrong. So you will end up getting the wrong numbers, the wrong emails, that kind of stuff. So you do want to stay away from instant forms, and what you want to do is landing pages. So let's say they see your ad on Facebook, and then they click on it, but now instead of doing this, which is literally no intent whatsoever, now they get redirected onto another page, which is your landing page. So it will go away from the Facebook and it will be here. And now they have to physically type in their information. It's not going to be preloaded, and because they went from this platform to that platform, if they fill this in, they naturally are going to have more intent because they went through the effort, they got redirected, they still filled in their information, and they had to manually do it. So this is naturally just going to have more intent. Yep, higher intent, like I said. So another cool thing that you can do on landing pages as well, you can actually use disqualifying questions. So let's say that you do not want to work with anyone who has a timeline of above 12 months. We could simply put in a question, hey, what is your timeline? And then if they say it's above 12 months, then you can simply not let these people through. Again, this is going to save you time and it will allow you to have higher lead quality so that you can, focus on being a good realtor instead of wasting your time speaking to a bunch of tire kickers. You can also include a introduction here as well, just to build that human connection with your leads. Try to build a little bit of authority before they speak to you. I will get into this more in a second. And then lastly, you want to be including a calendar link so that the leads can actually book into your calendar effortlessly, to have that, that 15-minute conversation with yourself where you're going to give them the exact roadmap to solve their desires, to solve their problems. So you just want to sync that with your calendar. It's very simple so that they can book in directly. And you can also actually provide some value on the calendar link page. So you could have a video of yourself at the very bottom, just a quick introduction explaining what you do, what you specialize in, how many years have you been a realtor for, that kind of stuff. You want to really be building authority with your leads. You want them to know you before they speak to you. And the best way to do that would be to have a video of yourself, introducing yourself, speaking to the lead, um, building that authority, giving them some value. Like I said, you want to be building that like, know, and trust factor before they speak to you. You want to be warming these leads up through video, a personal message to your audience that is evergreen, that's always there, and you don't have to redo it every time. You do it once and it's done. And another thing that you could do as well, this is just a bonus which I did not include here. So after they book into your calendar, you could actually redirect them onto another page. And in this page here, so this will be after they book into your calendar. In this page, you could also have a quick video of yourself, introduction, experience, that kind of stuff, value driven. And then you could also have a little bio box here explaining what you do, how many years you've been a real estate agent for, what you specialize in, what value can you provide. And then you could also have some client testimonials, some reviews here at the bottom, just to give even more of an authority. They can see that you've worked with people and that they enjoyed your service. This is just something extra that you can also do. So that's pretty much it. So if you follow these steps, you will get better converting leads. You will not be wasting your time with a bunch of tire kickers, with people just scrolling around on their phone for no reason, with no intent. Now, if you would like to have a conversation with myself and learn more about what I do, feel free to use the link in my description box, and then we can certainly connect. So that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe, as there will be more valuable content like this, and give me a thumbs up. I would very much appreciate that. But yeah, that's it for now. Thank you so much.